Right then, morning guys. Just a quick uplink on it was actually yesterday that I went out with camera, and I had another decent day, to be honest with you. I found a flock of fieldfare. They were probably not, when I say a flock, it were only a small flock, but more birds were coming in all the time. Now, an interesting thing that I noticed yesterday, and that was that I've noticed it now over the past few weeks, is that the more of these redwings and fieldfares that are coming in, same with parakeets as well, they seem to be latching on to these large groups of starlings. Now, I can understand 100% why they're doing it. It's safety in numbers, and starlings are really renowned for always having the flying meerkats. There's always somebody on watch. So that's the reason for that. Now, the distance I was photographing them at were well over 200 yards, so the images weren't great. Now, I have got photos of fieldfares that are I'm well happy with. It's some of the best photography I've ever done. It was actually with fieldfares, so I weren't too bothered about that. I took a few photos of them to actually show you, but other than that, it were really just all about. I watched them for a while. Yesterday weren't a great day for me. I was having, and the reason I'm mentioning this is because these are all about anxiety and they're all about depression. Now, yesterday was a terrible day for me. I spent most of the day with red eyes and upset, to be honest with you. But we've got to get on with stuff, haven't we? You know what I mean? It's something we've got to do. It's hard, I know it is, but sometimes we just have to plod on. Now, I did manage some lovely photos of some long-tailed tits, and I also managed some photos of the blue tits and just common garden birds, really, robins. The long-tailed tit photos I'm really happy with. Now, the light was terrible. It was getting on in day and light. It weren't a great day anyway. It seems now as soon as you wake up, it's pretty much the light's dim the minute you wake up, so it's dim throughout the day. So it light were terrible, so ISO what I earn them. So a little tip for you there with that, guys, is flip your images over to black and white if that's the case. They still got to be pretty sharp. They're still sharp photos, but because I managed to get close to them, I managed to get hunkered down and they come close to me, but to me they're still grainy. So I flipped them over to black and white. Now, a few of these images that I got, I will actually show you now. They're not bad. They're not bad images, to be fair. It were hard going because they were so far, but I also managed some beautiful reflection shots because of the nice now images like that, which I was well happy with that. And then there was a few others. I managed a male as well, reflection of a male, which I was really happy with. I'll try and find a better one for you, but the actual, these are the type of images that I got yesterday anyway. Now them ones, now they're reflection shots. Now I'm really happy with them. I like reflection shots. It's something that I always try and get at this time of year, especially when it's frozen over and etc. But it was fun watching them skate across top of ice. Oh, and another one, it was an unexpected little visit. Oh, a bird that I ain't seen in a very, very, very long time, to be honest with you. And that was a greenfinch. Now these are becoming rarer and rarer as the years go up. See 3 or 4 of them in a year, and I'm out a lot photographing nature, so it tells you how low the numbers are getting. This is the image that I've flipped over. That's the image that I've flipped over to black and white. Now it's a long-tailed tit. It looks far better in black and white than it does in colour. It's just a little bit grainy as far as I'm concerned, so I flipped it over to black and white, and it seems to have sorted it out. Now, I did manage a few of them. They're on my Facebook page. So if any of you are interested in my stuff, photography-wise, if any of you are interested in my stuff, then I would definitely have a look on my Facebook page. It's Michael Peter Ellis Photography. and it's if you put Sheffield Michael Peter Ellis photographer, it'll come up. Now if you put Sheffield down memory lane Michael Peter Ellis, that will definitely direct you to the right Michael Peter Ellis, because my dad's also called the exact same name, Michael Peter Ellis, so it sometimes sends people to him, which he's not. He couldn't care less about what flies or what walks him. He just don't really, but it's not that bothered about stuff like that. So yeah, it was a great day really. It was a bad day for myself, but yeah, again, it's nature cheered me up again, you know what I mean? Robins yesterday, I counted over 30 odd of them in the time I was at. So robins must have done really well last year, to be perfectly honest with you. Blue tits seem to be a little bit more scarce. Again, berries on trees are becoming, it's strange, there really isn't that many. I don't know if it's just up this part of the country where they've not done really well, or what it's like all over the rest of the country. You'll have to let me know on that, you know. But please share these and tell others about them as well. I'm going to start going more into settings and on methods I use to get close to the birds and close to wildlife, fieldcraft, composition, etc. I'm getting a couple of polecats that I'm also going to be doing their workshops, but for myself, really. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to set a little workshop up on my back garden with little mossy outcrops like and holes in rock and stuff like that, and a tree trunk with an hole drilled through it. And I'm gonna get a couple of polecats for some photos of them, because I really do like polecats. I think they're beautiful creatures. So definitely watch out for that, because there's a lot coming. So keep your eye out for that. Now you all have a good day, and I look forward to showing you more stuff throughout the week. So I'll catch you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.